Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th, 2025 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Leo, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. Angels and spirit guides. All right, Leo, give me a moment to take it in. Okay, so at the heart of it all, Leo, for this week, for the first half of July, is, the 10 of Wands, okay? You are putting down a really heavy load, something that you have been carrying that has been, it's been too much. And you're going to see here, you're going to be quite wise, like this lady here, where she's letting the oxen carry it for her. There was the sense of I have to do it myself. And now you're going to be like, no, I can utilize different energy to help me to move things forward. I don't have to carry everything myself. I don't have to do everything myself. So there's going to be this release in asking for help, or it can be also why am I doing this? Why am I driving myself crazy? Who am I proving this to? So there's just going to be a release, and you're taking the weight of the world off your shoulders. And as you do so, your face is coming up, and you're taking in the sunlight, you're taking in the warmth, you're taking in the beauty, and that is wonderful. That is wonderful. It's such a release, and it's such a centering of self, but it's almost oh, I didn't realize it could be this beautiful. I didn't realize this. And it moves us then to the challenge. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if you're born on the cusp with Virgo, you have Earth sign energy in your chart, or you have Earth sign energy in your life. You might find them to be a bit challenging. But there's something about moving forward with money, or what you value as much as money, that can seem difficult right now, or things are going slowly. And the challenge is to be patient with yourself. But, we are fire sign energy. We like things to move quickly, right? We want that fire, that heat, that ferocity right away. Things are going to move more slowly. So just being aware of that during this week is going to be very important. It's keeping your eye on everything, keeping everything in balance, yes, but moving things forward slowly and steadily is going to be very important during this time. It moves us then to where we need to focus. And this is going to be on the Eight of Pentacles. It's work, it's prosperity, it's success, but it's also the details of things. We're going to be focused on the details. Now, does this mean we can fall down the rabbit hole of really focusing on the details too much? Yes, that's always the risk when it comes to the Eight of Pentacles. But we're also really going to love work or something that we're working on or building things up. Even if we don't love our work, we do like really appreciate our paycheck type of thing. And you're working towards something bigger. And that's going to make you really excited. It can be that you're working towards like a bigger move in your career, or you're working towards building something in your personal life that you absolutely love. And that is going to be fantastic for you. But you're also going to be very talented when it comes to what you're working on during this time, whether it be work that you're paid for, work that you're not paid for. That is going to be something that you're very beautifully, prosperously building, and you're going to be very successful. So that is awesome. It moves us then to the past and what is leaving. Now, this is Cancer energy. So this is a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. So we're in Cancer time frame during this time, and it is an energy that is moving away, but we can find that we're moving away from overly emotional responses to things, right? The Chariot is things kind of running amok. Like the Chariot can be like the Chariot getting away from us, the horses getting away from us, taking the reins of things, having things being aligned emotionally. And we've done that work, but we've also seen the chaos that comes through, things running amok. And we're now stepping into a more stabilized time, but also a time of being more in tune with our feelings than we have been before. And that's going to be highly beneficial for us and very prosperous. We can also be leaving behind a Cancer energy, like quite literally, like a person who is a Cancer or has strong Cancer in their chart. We can be leaving that behind. It'd be like, you know what, that didn't work, that didn't fit, I don't like it. And that can also be, a very freeing, very important thing. It moves us to our strength. And our strength is the Seven of Cups. Our strength is our dreams. Now, it can be a bit overwhelming. Why? Because the Seven of Cups is like, it's so many dreams, right? We have so much coming forward. We have so much to choose from. We're looking at different things. And it can be here, like almost that sense of like choosing blind, right? Like, where's the card hidden, like under the cup type of thing. And we could be like, oh, I don't know if I'm making the right choice or am I choosing the right thing type of deal. I want to say, like, Spirit wants to say, like, don't think about it too much. Like, don't think about it too much. You're going to have a tendency to overthink, right? To want to move things forward just right. And we never know if anything is just right. And nothing is ever perfect. Perfect should be a word that is just erased from our language. But of course, something else would replace it to mean the same thing, because we like as human beings to think that we can be the very, very best at something always, or that it can't possibly be improved on. So here with our dreams, it is letting ourselves dream. It is letting ourselves embrace our passion. It is letting ourselves embrace that strength within us, which is going to be our creativity. It doesn't have to be put into action during the first half of July. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. We're really going to be embracing creativity, insight, understanding, jotting down ideas, looking at things differently, building these ideas, building this understanding. That's going to be really important. It moves us then to our near future, and that is the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. Time frame is May 21st to June 20th. And what we're going to see is love coming forward, passion coming forward. We do have to be mindful always with the Lovers that it's love and not lust. Sometimes those things can get confused, right? Or love can start out as lust, or, So it's just here making sure that it is love. It's also embracing the duality of ourselves during this time, Leo. That's going to be important. We're not going to be all one way or all another way. We need to see the duality of us, the duality of what we want, the passion that leads us forward, the joy in our hearts. That's going to be important. Now, Gemini energy, also here, we can be connecting with a Gemini, having a Gemini be more prominent in our lives. So that can also be the case. But here we're embracing love, the love of ourselves, but also living in love, saying, this is my life, and I get to embrace love, joy, respect, acceptance, beauty. I get to have that move me forward. And that love is so important to us, and it is absolutely everything. It moves us then to the advice for this time. and it's the Two of Wands. Doors are opening. And there are doors that you thought were closed. There are certain things that you thought, oh, that's never going to happen, or that can't possibly be. It's almost like, in a sense, I know it sounds like rather dramatic, but it's almost like giving up on something. And it's like, oh no, it's never going to happen, right? It's never going to be. And then all of a sudden, like, you let it go, and then it bloomed into something more. It's like, oh, then it came back. These are doors opening through a release of like, I can't control this. I don't want this burden anymore. I can't do this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. There's an energy around you during this time, Leo, of like, I'm not doing this anymore. It's driving me up and down the Mississippi type of thing. And then there's the sense of the doors opening to you, you seeing things in a different way, you seeing yourself in a different way, what you want, what you're looking for, what you're longing for. And it's like, oh, that's it. There's something that clicks. And it's almost like a key turning in a lock, and you hear that click, and it's like, oh, that's it. That's it. It just clicks, like something is just clicking. And then the door opens. And you're like, oh, and you don't even have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. It might even be the insight in your mind, in yourself. It moves us then to the environment, and that's the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is a thing. It's an energy of balance, like the repeat of the number 2 here. This is a very creative time for you. We also see that with the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles. You're utilizing this creative time beautifully, okay? We can, with the repeat of the number 7, just note that this is an energy of like, it's like tell the truth energy for yourself, meaning that you have to say what is true for you, or else it overwhelms you. So it doesn't mean you have to talk to anybody else about it. It's just like, no, this is my truth. This is what I want. This is what I'm moving forward in. This is what I desire. And that is really important. You're highly creative, highly intuitive during this time. You can take on too much, so do be mindful about this, but you're going to be juggling 2 things. Why? Because there are 2 real talents during this time, 2 real passions of yours during this time that are going to come up. The duality of you is going to be being fed, or needs to be being fed during this time. The environment that you're in is that there's many things that you're juggling, you're balancing, you're gaining an understanding of. With that coming forward, you are also going to see that like emotions can be running high. And again, you're moving away from chaos of emotions. You're reining things in. You're seeing things a lot more clearly with a lot more understanding. And so just be mindful of being pulled into other people's emotions and other people's pettiness. It moves us then to the hopes and the fears. And this is the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is joy. It is connection. It is people who love us, people who want us to achieve and succeed. And then the fear of the 3 of Cups are those people who are supposed to raise their glass to us that just can't. They just can't celebrate us. For one reason or another, it's just an impossibility of them. So just being aware of this. We can be like, well, if I really connect, will they betray me? And that can be a real fear here. But Spirit is saying connection is so important. You know, our sense of community, our sense of belonging, our sense of self and passion and what we desire, it needs to be celebrated in this world. We need more than just ourselves, right? And even if that's simply connecting with our angels and our spirit guides and having that wisdom open the door to us, that is very, very, very important. So here with the 3 of Cups, it is people raising the glass to you. And it is also that sense of loving and trusting, even though we have been hurt, even though, you know, things have gotten chaotic in the past or even in the present. And it moves us then to the potential outcome. Now, the 5 of Pentacles was not where I thought this reading was going to be ending. But what we're going to be seeing here is that we've been through a hard time financially or with what we value as much as money. And it felt like we were always going to be on the outside looking in. So with the 5 of Pentacles coming forward, we're unlocking a door. We're unlocking a certain understanding for us. We're seeing things more openly, more clearly, and we are no longer feeling like it's an unbearable weight. So much is being lifted from our shoulders in the way that we see ourselves, in the way that we see what we desire, and in the way that we're looking at things. And we're going to walk through that door with purpose, with honor, with a success of self. And that is a very powerful thing. So the 5 of Pentacles comes in and we embrace our prosperity and our success. And we see where the energy around us was like, I'm never going to have that. And we set ourselves free from that doubt and that fear. no longer feeling like we're an outsider. And that is very, very, very important, Leo. Or like it's unobtainable. There's something here that felt unobtainable around money, what we value as much as money. And it's like now we're looking at things and we can have the choice, right? We definitely have the free will to stay in this energy of like, no, it's unobtainable. But I do see us stepping forward and looking at that key and being like, I can unlock this. I can unlock this door. I can unlock so much to me. And that is going to be very powerful and very purposeful. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is the Wren. It says, be bold and confident. Use all of your resources to create your dreams. And that's what you're doing during this time. You're creating your dreams. There's something that makes you feel like, oh, I just can't do this. And it's like, okay, like understand that. Like understand that there's that feeling within you, right? The what could be the potential outcome is like, I just can't do this, right? I just can't. But that's the fear taking over. That's everything becoming too much. That's the emotions like running amok. And it's not seeing your talents. It's not seeing you, fully seeing you. Be bold and confident, Leo. You're very good at both of those things. And it is time to create your dreams, create what you have been longing for. It moves us then. You're very good at that. You're highly creative and you're very good at getting the job done during this time. The chakra energy, angels, and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading is play. This is the heart chakra. This is letting yourself have fun. This is letting yourself be joyful. This is letting yourself play. Human beings don't play when we don't feel safe. So just be aware of that. When was the last time you laughed? When was the last time you played? You had that joy come in. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels. We have two. So it is the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is being stuck either in the past or in the future. So do be mindful about that. The Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is also an energy that just doesn't resonate with you, or a way of seeing wealth that isn't necessarily your wealth, your prosperity. So just be aware of this. It's holding yourself. There's something here. It's like comparing yourself against somebody else, but you're not them. So you can't be them. So just be aware of that. There's an energy here, or there's somebody who like always compared you against, this person or that person, and you're not them, and you're never going to be them. And so embracing you, that's the way to go. That's the way to go, Leo. It moves us then to our subconscious message, spirit message. And this is the flicker. It says, new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. Yeah, there's new energy coming in, a new way of moving forward, a new way of seeing yourself. And that is going to be very important. You're defining yourself in a different way. It moves us then to the subconscious chakra message. And this is universal light. This is the soul star chakra that's located 6 inches above your crown. Your light is shining forward. The universe is blessing you. And it's moving you forward in a new way, in a different way, in a powerful way. But it's also bringing you energy of grounding and prosperity. It brings us then to the subconscious energy to be mindful of. This is the Two of Cups. This is healing, beautiful love, right? And so it sounds odd to say, hey, be mindful. But there's somebody that comes in and you're going to think like, oh my gosh, they just like check all the boxes. Like this could be romantic, this could be a friend, this could be whatever, but they come in and it's almost like they're too perfect, okay? So just be aware of that. But this is going to be a person who's like, their wounds call to your wounds, meaning this is not a soulmate. This is a wound mate. This is, I see soulmates also, they can be friends. They can, just way people come into our lives. So just be aware of that with the Two of Cups. This is going to be somebody who doesn't heal. They deepen wounds. Okay. So just be aware, just be aware, but it's going to feel so comfortable because you're used to people, like you're used to those wounds. And that's why this is the hope and the fear. Like the hope is for that friendship, that love, that connection. And the fear is that I'm going to be wounded again. Or it's just that fear that comes forward of wound mates. And, sitting there and it's like, how do I know when somebody is lifting up my soul, or somebody just feels so comfortable because they're like, they're part of the crazy town that I was used to, type of thing. Let's see what our subconscious tarot message is, and that is the 9 of Wands. You have withstood a lot in your life. You are strong and you are powerful. Embrace your humanity, but embrace your strength. Embrace the power that is you and the tenacity that is you, Leo, because you're breaking down barriers during this time, and you're really seeing your dreams and what you desire and like why you're here. And it's falling in love with yourself again. That's really coming forward. All right. All right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Leo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed beginning of July and a blessed life. Bye.